Hi, I'm Burt Schroer from Landmark Implement in Fairfield, Nebraska. Today we're going to go over Powercast Chopper setting and adjustments. So there's two speeds that we can run our chopper at, and to make that adjustment is simple. It displays it on the cover. For corn, we want the lever pushed all the way in. For wheat or small grains, we want the lever pulled all the way out, and that will change our two different speeds. Lever is right here. So there are several adjustments that you can make for your residue pattern. Normally, the way this one is set up, you've got a good chance that your outside of your pattern is going to be heavier than the inside. So in most conditions, we will start pulling this part out first and then checking your pattern. You can also remove the inner one. And if you're still not happy with your pattern, they do make a different style blade, and you can replace these blades with this one. If you're going to replace these paddles, make sure that you replace all of them so that you keep the balance of your rotor intact. Another setting that you want to make for your chopper is your fine cut knives. As you can see on the decal, you want this lever up for corn, and in small grains, you want to move them in to get a finer cut. To do that, you just loosen this nut, slide them in, depending on how fine of a cut you want, and then just tighten it back up. So another thing that you want to check before harvest is the condition of your grain loss monitor pads. Make sure everything's plugged in and that your wiring is good. There is a procedure to actually test those, and we would do that through the display in the cab. So another adjustment that you want to make before harvest, depending on which crop you're in, is the position of your chopper door. In corn, it's very critical to have your lever all the way down, as the decal states, and if you don't have that down in corn, your chopper will throw cobs back up onto your chaffer and damage your fins. So there's an adjustment up here for the fins on the inside of the combine. So you take a wrench and go through the hole, and you can adjust your fins one way or the other depending on which way you want to control your residue. So an item you might be interested in is during harvest, as you can imagine, the top of this tailboard can get covered with material. We do have available this tube, and it mounts up in position back there, and it directs the air down so that it keeps this tailboard clean. So if you want to windrow your material as it comes out of the combine, the proper way to do that is to put your 2-speed gear case in the neutral position and raise your chopper all the way up like it is now. If you have any questions about the Powercast maintenance and adjustment, feel free to contact your local Landmark dealer.